In this episode, find your perfect match in 5 days and how to understand that's your soulmate, that you will live with the soulmate forever. Most of the people still search for the partners, but not for fun.
I met so many actually friends on dating apps. Tinder, we met on Tinder, guys, and 69% of online daters have experienced swipe fatigue.
Because, for example, I have a match with a guy whom I swiped randomly. I don't like this guy. But still, as a result, we are single.
I was thinking a lot. It would be so nice to start to find a person who you just connect this way, based on interest in sport, let's say, and build some business together.
What I really hate, and that's exactly the word hate, when people start playing games.
So I used to pretend, probably. As I said, consciously or subconsciously, I used to do this just to impress.
It's a red flag when a guy is not dressed up for the first date. If my girlfriends needed to save me from my dates, like.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Wellness in Chaos. And today we have a special, interesting, exciting topic to discuss.
Dating! Hello, guys.
Dating, online dating.
And not only online dating, offline as well. But today we want to share our experiences, what we have tried, what apps we used, what we liked or not. And it's important to mention that we are not experts. We are not psychologists or behavior specialists. We just want to share what we have learned through our experiences, and maybe something would be very helpful for you or your friends or acquaintances. And we are not offering anyone any solution, but just an open talk and just some food for thoughts.
Exactly. Hopefully, our conversation will be helpful for some of you and you will resonate with it. So, let's get started. The number of dating app users is growing rapidly. In 2022, there were like over 366 million dating apps users worldwide. And this number is expected to grow to 441 millions by 2026. It's massive number. And we are not exception. Fortunately or unfortunately, we are also using dating apps. And let's talk about our experience using them. So, Maria, how is your dating life going in 2023?
Yeah, so thank you for this question. And to be honest, I'm using dating apps already for a while, since 2019, I think, and I have tried so many of them. And if we talk about 2023, for now I'm single. Yeah, hello. So I'm not like an expert uh, how to find your perfect match in 5 days and how to understand that's your soulmate, that you will live with the soulmate forever. No, if we are talking about current time, now I'm on a stage that I don't really want to use dating apps. I'm kind of exhausted and overwhelmed with the amount of time I spent to dedicated to using the app or apps, or really dating with someone, going on first date, introducing yourself, uh, trying to show who you truly are to this person on the first date. It's very difficult sometimes uh, to present yourself how you are, because sometimes you feel not well or not super confident to show your 100% maximum. Or for another person, to when you meet new person, you need to ask questions, you need to deep dive into this personality, soul, how this person behaves, reacts on different situations. And when you, even if you are extrovert, I'm rather extrovert than introvert, usually it's not a problem for me to know new people, to meet new people. But dating has another kind of behavioral pattern. When we date for a specific reason, usually not to have a new friend, not to find a job, but to find a love of your life. I'm sounding very dramatic, very wide, but that's a fact. Most of the people still search for the partners, but not for fun. And now I have kind of a small break, and I don't know, maybe this break will last 1 week, 1 month. I don't know, 6 months. But I'm not pushing myself anymore, and I'm spending time more with myself, learning myself rather than learning new people. And Dmytro, how is your dating life going on right now?
Yeah, thanks for sharing. I definitely can resonate with some of your points about being overwhelmed with using all these apps and dedicating a lot of time for this. And yeah, I also using dating apps, and I've been using them for quite a while for different purposes. I met so many actually friends on dating apps, Tinder. We met on Tinder, guys, and for those who don't know, we met on Tinder. We are now really good friends, and I met I guess 3 or 4 more friends from Tinder. So it's not complete.
Cool.
Yeah, it's not a complete waste of time, but the fact that it's time consuming and energy consuming is real. Swipe fatigue is real thing, and in 2022 there was a study found that 69% of online daters have experienced swipe fatigue, or the feeling of being overwhelmed, or just tired of swiping through profiles on dating apps. And it's quite a problem because like imagine if you think of your time as a resource, you just spend your resources on just swiping, and there is this thing, a paradox of choice. It makes it, for example, when we have too many options, let's say 24 bits of jam to choose from, right? This person will unlikely to make a choice to choose anything from this list because there are too many choices. And for example, when you have 4 choices, it's way easier to choose something, right? So yeah, I'm using dating apps as I said, but usually I try to dedicate not much time to these applications. And when I swipe, I just swipe everyone. I swipe everyone, and then
What?
yeah, I swipe everyone. I will explain.
Why?
Because I focus on the volume, and then when I get match, I decide whether I wanna meet this person or no. Because my time is super valuable. I don't wanna check everyone and see if I like this person or no. I just swipe until I will be running out of likes. Then I decide whether I have matches or no.
Crazy. So once, like recently, I saw a video how guys use dating apps. I thought that it's like a prank, and I couldn't believe that a guy is laying, watching TV, like laying on bed, and there is his phone open with Tinder. He doesn't even watch inside the app. He just swipes right, right, right all the time. Like he doesn't care. So is it like that?
Yeah, but look at it this way. Let's say you did 50 swipes, right? You didn't go through uh, profile description at all. But once you have these matches, you have out of those 50 swipes, maybe 10 matches. And then you have a smaller range of choice. You just go through those 10 matches and see if you want to meet some of those guys or no. I don't see anything bad about it.
For me, like usually I still, for example, I'm using right now only one dating app, Hinge. There is no possibility to swipe unconsciously in this app, and that's why it's so beneficial for me and for other users who respect. Kind of for me, that's a way to respect my time and use it in a proper way. When you, firstly, you are limited for with 15 swipes, with 15 swipes per day. If you have free version, so you not overconsume your time there. Next thing, you can't just swipe, you need or like picture or like comment, description on anything or answer the question, because we can ask each other questions, and that's how you start the conversation actually. But there is no swiping that brings like zero attention to this personality, to this person. And it's not about pictures, but just in general how person writes, what information they put inside. Yeah, so I never like, uh yeah, I would never swipe like this unconsciously. Never did it.
So you think it's bad?
For me, yeah, for my soul, yes, I feel drained even thinking about this.
Why?
Because, for example, I have a match with a guy whom I swiped randomly. I don't like this guy. And I see this match and he starts writing and I'm not responding. Why? So, the problem of dating apps, when people have matches and they don't reply each other because people don't make conscious decisions, and then people start a little bit suffering from this when there is even a match, but still people do not continue the conversation, don't answer questions, and don't communicate. And you already start a little bit thinking what's wrong. So if this person liked me and now something changed immediately, what's wrong? Why people waste their energy on other people? Even it's online. Yeah, it's online, but um, still we create like little bounds, I think. At least for me, it's like this. I don't say that I have connections with any swipe I have, but I try to make conscious decisions. And if I see this that this guy is not my type at all, I'm not trying to waste my time and his time. And he starts a conversation, I'm not replying. It's a bit sad.
Yeah, but you can just write, "Sorry, I think it's will not work out for us."
Why? Like, so you matched, and 5 minutes later you change your mind.
No, if you, in your example, if you see that guy is messaging you and you're not replying, instead of giving him false hopes, you can just say that, "Sorry, I guess it will not work out."
I have never tried your strategy, and and I don't know. I don't really want even to try. I don't know. Maybe people who will listen to this, maybe they can share their experiences. But for me, just swiping randomly,
Yeah, guys.
it's
Yeah, if you have any experiences, share it on our podcast pages, Instagram, YouTube. Leave us your comments with a disagreement or agreement about any of our points.
but still, as a result, we are single.
Yeah, the same, have different strategies, but at the end we are single. What do you think? Like, what role does social media play in online dating? Because
uh,
yeah, just want to add that seeing all those happy people on social media, those gold couples, happy couples who do something together, travel together, do all these reels, YouTube shorts, and it seems like they having happy life, and you try to compare your life to their lives, and you wanna even when you look for a person, you kind of take values of those people who you see on media and take it for yours, and you wanna find someone who will do the same things with you, and you just get into a trap.
as you know, being skin positivity influencer means be aware a lot about what you see online and what's the real life behind. So actually, I'm not this target audience. I even don't see in my recommendations such perfect lives, perfect couple goals, and so on. I just know about my friend situations, what is going on with them, my surrounding, but I don't even see this couples online. So there is, in my case, there is zero influence from social media on me, and I'm influenced rather by conscious choices and people I meet, with whom I talk regarding dating relations. Yeah, what's about you? What do you think?
Well, I think in the past, yeah, I used to see social media profiles with people I follow, and they showcase their relationship, their partner, they do photo together, how they travel, enjoy some maybe healthy food, and it's when they're doing something that you also do, like you do it anyway, but alone, you feel like you want someone who you would share this things with someone, right? And you start to, I guess it used to upset me quite a lot because I didn't have it. That's why I was getting upset. But right now, since I use social media less, and I started to be more, I guess, self-aware, self-confident, and it doesn't affect me that the way it used to.
I see very often, for example, not on Instagram, but I can see these couples on YouTube. And for example, you see a vlog. There are so many bloggers, YouTube video makers who film vlogs about their families, about their couples, about their children. And to be honest, I even can't imagine how is it to film your private life all the time and showing this perfect picture. And when the camera stops working, then there is just another situation. I have never shared my personal life online on my page, and I don't know if I will ever do it or not. Maybe when I'm already married.
Yeah.
But I feel like such a stress even for me, like witnessing how people are literally performing. What do you think?
If it works for someone and there is nothing wrong about it, I think it's okay. You can't just reject all the information that is somehow affects you in a bad way. You just have to have the right attitude to take it the right way. There is this guy I really admire. He's a really big person in marketing, Alex Hormozy. He was sharing quite a lot about his relationship, his wife, and how they met. So basically, they also met on an online app, dating app,
Bumble.
Bumble. Yeah, and he was really straightforward. He said that something about about overlapping interest because he was in sport, she was in sport. He suggested to meet, and they met, and he just offered her, okay, there's obvious interest overlap. Let's build something together, and they started to, based on this interest, they started relationship, and they having business together. And yeah, this interest like sport, it connects them as well as business. And I was thinking a lot, it would be so nice to start to find a person who you would just connect this way based on interest in sport, let's say, or and build some business together.
But he was straightforward. Like even being straightforward doesn't mean that always another person will react on that. I'm very happy that they matched. She was ready for him and he was ready for her. Yeah, but sometimes even when you meet your person, this person should be same mature, like inside, to agree that yeah, let's not waste each other time. Let's work on our relations together. You know, when another person is not escaping from you, not manipulating you, even if it's a perfect match. For example, doing sports, having same interest, but this person is not mature and tries to hide something. Or what I really hate, and that's exactly the word hate, right? When people start playing games with each other. And
Hmm.
I'm super happy when couples find sincerely, with open hearts, with open souls to each other without any play, without any mask, but they are who are truly are at that moment, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really amazing. I think it's a real rare thing, but Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Why do you think it's a rare thing?
I don't know. Sorry, guys. I don't know the answer. Well, well, you said that you hate when people start to play games and kind of pretend.
Yes, a
And
lot.
since you said that, I assume that's a common thing and opposite to common, rare. That's why I said it's rare.
Mm.
Yeah, I said rare because it's based on my personal experience, and it just really hard to actually get to the point when you can just be in this communion. The word communion,
Your favorite word?
the moment of sharing or exchanging some intimate thoughts and feeling when the exchange is on a mental or spiritual level. The sharing or exchanging of intimate thoughts and feelings when the exchange is on mental or spiritual level. I
I
hope
think
I'm
it's a
making it.
very beautiful feeling.
Yeah,
And I have a question regarding this topic of pretending. Do you feel when people pretend on the first dates?
I think people do pretend on the first date because not pretending is probably being yourself, right? And it's hard to be yourself even on the first date. And maybe consciously or subconsciously you'll be pretending in some ways. I don't remember myself pretending, but I still believe I was doing something unconsciously. It wasn't usually for me as being myself.
You mean trying to impress?
Trying to impress in some way, just trying to make this person like you. I think it's quite natural.
Not for me.
Okay, you're special.
I think when people start pretending from the first date, and then you need to keep this pretending later and later. And in the result, already you're together for a long time and you still try to keep this mask, but you can't keep this tension forever and you relax and you show who you truly are. And then you are scared. Are you going to be accepted or not by this another person?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. So I used to pretend probably. As I said, consciously or subconsciously, I used to do this just to impress. But right now, I don't do this at all. Even have a date, I don't usually dress up. Like I just, I can go to on a date just right after my gym with my backpack. I just want to meet this person and see if I like being her company or not. If I like, maybe on next date I will dress up or not.
Oh, it's so different, like also in terms of cultures. Uh, for some girls, it's a red flag when a guy is not dressed up for the first date. I'm talking more about Slavic culture, not only Slavic, but it really depends. In Germany, it's not like this. First date, it's something usually very casual, and only when there is already some kind of match interest, then it could be something fancier, restaurant, dressing up. But first date is casual. But for many people, first date it's like a venue, important thing when you need to dress up, go to fancy restaurant or to maybe gallery or another stuff and just to spend your date in a real true date way. But I don't like this anymore neither. Germany changed me completely.
So what's your perfect date look like?
It's a good question. Usually, even though it's written on my Hinge profile that I don't like boring, typical coffee dates. So in Germany, there is like a thing, spazieren gehen und Kaffee trinken, when you just go for a walk and drink coffee, and it's super typical, boring thing, and I don't like this. But I like to try something new on a date. It's like for me win-win situation. Even I don't like the person so much, but at least I tried something new, for example, go to a new gallery or try new sport. For example, recently I tried, not tried, but it was for a while I didn't do that. I did indoor climbing on a first date, and it was cool. Or to go to a new coffee shop where I have never been, and or visit another area of Hamburg. Yeah, I live in Hamburg, so I will get some new insights. Yeah, usually it's like this. And for you?
Yeah, I really like the idea of indoor climbing on the first date. I have two opinion. So first one is going the first date going just to a boring place, coffee shop. Okay, it can be nice, it can be special, but the idea for me just to having a conversation with this person and see if I like her or not. Just being focused on the conversation, that's what I want. And even if the atmosphere is kind of boring, but if you engage in the conversation, it doesn't matter. Another opinion, going to such places like indoor bouldering, it's super fun. And when you have a first date in such places, you kind of base your first experience on some specific emotions. For example, you climbing, when she's climbing, you kind of try to support her or just showing some support, and she will remember it.
Exactly.
And it's
It was like this.
yeah, it's very not nice moments. So those two opinions, they all have a right to live, and it's up for you. How do you prefer spending time? But I think,
Or to go,
yeah,
or to go on a fancy date if you want.
yeah. But the thing is that you have to really experience this person and see if you enjoy conversation with her or with him or not. But don't do only one date. It's super hard to discover this person only on based on the first date because people usually feel reserved, awkward, and if you want to really make a solid decision about this person, just meet him or her at least 2 or 3 times. Do you
I
agree?
don't agree with that. No,
No. Why?
no. Sometimes I feel immediately that it's not my match. So why do I need to go on the date again? We don't have even any normal conversation on the first date. We don't share common values, or you feel not comfortable with this person.
Yeah.
That's all. You don't need to push yourself through if you don't like. I mean, if it's like you don't know, you're not sure, yeah, go again, like. But if you don't like the person, sometimes my girlfriends needed to save me from my dates. Like I was
Mhm.
texting them, girls, I have a not very nice date.
Actually, what you said makes sense. If you have like a total opinion about this person straight at the first meeting, like it's not your match, yeah. In this case, yeah, there's no reason to meet this person again. But if you have like doubts, mixed feelings, then in this case, it's worth meeting this person again.
I have one interesting thought in my mind, and that confirmed by different experiences, my experience and not only. For example, I had a date. I don't remember when, maybe 6 months ago, and it was nice from my side. I liked to communicate with the guy. We went to a museum, then to drink tea, and afterwards, I'm not this girl who is waiting all the time for the first step. So I didn't wait his message uh, to reply after the first date that thank you so much, it was nice. I decided to text him because it was a nice date. So I texted him, yeah, thank you for the date, it was super nice. Then we continued a little bit the conversation, and he wrote me honestly that, or not honestly, that, right now I don't feel that I'm ready for relations. And usually, when people write like this, it means that they're not ready for relations with you. Not like in general. If it's a real match, they are not going to write this. They
Mhm.
will try to meet with you again and again. But In this case, even it doesn't really worth to try to push something from this person with whom you are on a date, because this person doesn't want to date with you.
Yeah, because you met with this person, you showed him yourself, your personality, but for some reason he didn't accept it, and but it's his problem. Just
Yes.
you just make sure that this person is not right for you. In the next episode, we continue talking about dating, specifically why we swipe people who look like us, why I never choose girls with selfies, and why Maria is blocked on Tinder. And we share our experiences with paid subscriptions on dating apps. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell so you never miss our latest videos. Thank you for choosing us. We appreciate your support. Bye bye.